What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Gabriel Show. Now, check it out. All right, I'm here, my little baby boy. I'll let y'all see the top of his head. That's it. Y'all already seen way too much there. Y'all seen his shoulder. I wasn't trying to show you all that, but I'm hanging out with him today. Daddy duties. We having a blast. And I started thinking about you guys, all right? Because y'all seen me throughout the week. We've been grinding. We've been working really, really hard. Doing 6 days, working 12-hour shifts. And I know you're working hard too, okay? But I want to give you guys a goal, right? There has to be a means to an end. Like, you have to create the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? We can't just be working at the plantation and complaining and saying, oh, the 9 to 5 is modern day slavery. And we can't just be complaining forever. You know, even if you're making content like that, you got to ask yourself, all right, hold up. When am I going to get out of this? Feel me? When am I going to escape this slavery? When am I going to escape the plantation? You feel me? So my content, I want you to think of it like the Underground Railroad, okay? I know you guys are asking me, yo, people be like, what type of content is this guy dropping? He's all over the place. Check it out. I'm a dad, you hear me? I don't got no time. I tried doing YouTube full time. Now I'm working 2 jobs, and now I consider YouTube to be my 3rd job. If I want to drop something entertaining, I'm going to drop something entertaining to make you laugh. But if I want to drop something educational, I'm going to do that. If I want to come in front of the camera and crash out, I'm going to do that. But the point is, I'm grinding and I'm working on changing my life. You know why? Because I'm trying to bag back my time so I could spend more time with my son, right? Because at the end of the day, when it comes to being a content creator, when it comes to creating content, the number one thing you need is time, okay? And I need you to ask yourself this. What is taking up your time? Work, right? And then you have to really think about it. Like, okay, what am I working for? You're working for bills, correct? Now ask yourself another question. What is the number one expense in anybody's budget, in the American budget? It's figuring out where they're going to lay their heads at night, whether it's a rent or a mortgage, okay? So this is why I'm making this video. I want you to think of how your life would change if you just paid off your mortgage, guys. Do you hear me? Just think about it for a quick second, okay? Imagine having no mortgage, bro. You're in there, all right? And I'm not talking about having a gigantic house, okay? You don't need to have a gigantic house. Literally, you don't. Guys, I live in a foreclosure. But I did that on purpose. You know why? Because I knew I'd be able to obtain this dream sooner. All right? Guys, I want that to be your goal. Okay? Let's shoot for it. I know a lot of people is going to try to argue with me talking about, oh, man, I got a low interest rate, though. I'm making way more money in the markets, this and that. Okay, I get it. I also got a really good interest rate. I copped this spot during the pandemic. I get it, man. You can make all this money. But you see, me as a black guy, I've never been this close to ownership before in my life. I don't got no assets. I ain't got nothing that was passed on to me, you know what I mean? This is all coming out of the mud. So, yeah, I could wait 30 years and make possibly greater returns on the S&P 500. Or I could pay this joint off ASAP and then actually be a homeowner. I'm not talking about the bank owning my house. I'm talking about I'm the homeowner. No matter what was to happen to me, my son and my wife will have shelter. They will have somewhere to be. Ain't no worried about getting kicked out. We ain't got to worry about no foreclosures. Okay? And I understand it. We still got property tax we got to pay. We still got an HOA. But guys, your life it's just different, man. I want you to just imagine not having to pay a rent or a mortgage. Everything changes, okay? I'm talking about the way you treat yourself, the way your own respect, the jobs you choose to pick. You pick and choose your jobs differently. Ain't nobody gonna tell you how many weeks vacation you could get. All right, talking about, oh, we only get 3 weeks vacation here. Oh, you got to work every other weekend. If you don't got a mortgage, that's not your case. I'm gonna take the entire month off. I want to go to Aruba. I want to go to Mexico. I want to go here. I want to go there. And you can do that. Why? Because you eliminated the number one expense in your budget. All right? Guys, we have to think big. We have to think big, and we can't lose hope, right? We can't lose hope. What we're going to have to do is we have to make sacrifices, okay? I made a lot of sacrifices, guys. I'm telling you, I cut off all my friends. That's how locked in I am. I told them, listen, man, if you're not trying to read this book, if you're not trying to lock in right now, don't even talk to me. Okay, it's either you're trying to change your life or, you know what, I'll just give you dap when I see you. I'll hit you with this. What's good? All right. But I'm not trying to stay in this plantation forever. I'm not trying to stay in the struggles forever. I'm trying to change my life. So if you guys don't want to follow with me, if you guys ain't trying to be on this journey with me, guess what? We done, and I'm going to make best friends with strangers on the internet who has the same exact mindset as me. So that's what I did. Now, it gets pretty lonely now. Trust me. So once in a while, I unblock one of them, ask them how they doing. They answer me. They say, I'm doing good. And then I block them back before we could even get to talking. But seriously, guys, you got to get locked in, and you got to be ready to make these sacrifices, okay? I'm also not buying nothing. I'm doing a no spend year. Look, I'm going to these jobs. I'm working 2 jobs right now. People probably think I'm struggling, right? They see me busting my butt, working hard, you know what I mean? But they don't really know what I got going on. They don't know my business. And that's how I need you to go about it. When you're working these 2 jobs, before you can pay off the mortgage, you got to pay everything off first, right? If you have credit card debt, you got to get rid of the credit card debt. Thing's killing you, man. It's kicking your ass. Get rid of that car note. All right, you paying $1,000 a month. That's not helping you. You could be investing that. All right, get rid of that student loan. Okay, Biden, he forgot about you, bro. He forgot to pay it. He's like, oh snap, I forgot about that. And he's not gonna get to it. All right, nobody's gonna get to it. You gotta get to it. You gotta get rid of that debt. Nobody's gonna come and help you guys out. All right. So unless you have a group of friends that's really locked in and trying to change their lives, ain't no time to be playing booty tag. Ain't no time to be going to the clubs. Ain't no time to be wasting time. Guys, I don't have a chance to get a hairline. You think I care, bro? Think I care? I'm still grinding. I'm still dropping videos. That's how locked in I am, man. And I need you guys to be locked in with your goals too. You know, I'm going to make videos sometimes complaining about the 9 to 5, about this and that. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to get it in. You know why? Because I'm doing it for my family. All right, and I know you love your family the same way, my brother. If you're watching this, I know you love your family, and I know that's all you think about. All you think about is how can I provide for my wife. Once you get locked in, man, you get older, you realize you start to have less friends, and you really start to focus on your family, and you start to thinking about, oh, man, what can I do to help my family and just give them the best life? And guys, I'm telling you, getting rid of this mortgage is going to give you the ultimate freedom, man. I'm telling you, if your wife is working full time, she can cut down to part-time, per diem, or she can even be a stay-at-home mom. You hear me? I'm telling you, like literally, if you're working a job you don't like, if you're working 2 jobs, you could cut down and work 1 job. All right. If you had coworkers that you didn't like, now you don't have to stay at that job. Even if that job was paying you a lot of money, now you can get a job that's paying you less money. You know why? Because you ain't got no expenses anymore. You got rid of all your expenses, all your debt. All right. So this is why this is my goal. And I want it to be your goal. Right. We got to start thinking big. We got to dream big. We got to think about ownership as Black people. Because we ain't getting no reciprocity. I think that's how the word goes. I can't pronounce it. But we ain't getting it. I'm telling you that much. All right. So this year, you got to be selfish. Do a no spend year. You got to cut some people off. My fingers is heavy on the block button. I know y'all see that. I block anybody. All right. And I'd rather be here lonely knowing that my life is changing and I'm staying low key about it. And I got nothing to prove. Right? I got nothing to prove. I'm not doing no net worth reveal. I'm not doing no, day in the life. Nah, bro. We making the necessary sacrifices. We working 2 jobs, overtime. We staying low key about it. And the wealth that we're getting, right? You can't see it. There's no chain. You feel me? But we're increasing our equity in everything, whether it's in real estate, whether it's the stock market. That's what we got to do, guys. It's the things people can't see. Okay? Keep hustling. Make sure you stay up top with your health too. All right, make time for your health. Like once my wife come back, she's at the gym. I gotta go to the gym my damn self. You feel me? Because if you don't have the health, you won't get the wealth. You know, and use your time wisely while you're young. Okay, if you're in your 20s, if you're in your 30s, Make a sacrifice, all right? Outside is cold. Ain't nothing going on outside. But if you sacrifice these next few years, I'm telling you, 5 years, if it takes you 2 years to pay off your consumer debt, then another 2 years to pay off your mortgage, do it, man. If you don't have a mortgage yet, I'm telling you, pick a house that's not going to be too expensive. Look for a foreclosure. Look for a 1 bedroom. It don't need to be big. You don't need all these square footage, man. But once you pay off this mortgage, I'm telling you, you will be able to just invest, man. I'm telling you, the way you're going to invest is going to go crazy. You're going to be able to max out your 401k. You're going to be able to buy crypto. You're going to be able to buy whatever. You'll be able to take so many risks, guys, and your money is just going to start to compound, and you're going to become an inevitable millionaire, and you're going to be thanking me. All right. But you need to make the sacrifices right now. You can't care about what people think, about what people care about you, what they want to say. Bro, just do you. All right, baby? Do you. Get to this money. Be happy. But anyways, I'm about to play with my son. You know what I mean? I was just thinking about you guys. I wanted to give you guys this game real quick. But I love and appreciate you guys. Peace. Pay that mortgage off, all right?